Hello, people. This is your host and host Kranti once again back with another new What If. And this is What If Our Boy, aka Zuku Midoriya, the one and only Deku, was the son of Apollo, part 2. So in the last What If, in the last part, what happened was Deku literally awakened his demigod power, but unwillingly. He didn't awaken his demigod power consciously. He woke them up subconsciously when he was in grave danger, when the slime villain and the sludge villain was trying to overwhelm him and tried to seize his body. So after that incident, Deku got an autograph from All Might, and All Might had everywhere because the sludge villain was completely eradicated and incinerated because of his heaven's divine light. Yeah. And so after that, Deku went to his bed the next that day at night, and in his sleep he had a dream. He thought he had a dream, but it wasn't a dream. Essentially what happened was, in his dream, Apollo came to his subconscious mind and he said, "Hello, Izuku. It's been so long, my boy. I have never seen you with my own eyes. I always had to see you from far away. I can't even touch you, my boy. But you have never seen me either. Before I could lay my eyes on top of you and raise you as my own, I was punished for loving a mortal, your mother, my greatest love in this whole wide world. The council of God in the Mount Olympus condemned me, shackled me in the pits of Tartarus for many years. Now that you have awakened your power, finally I have been freed. Thank you, my son, for freeing me. Because of that, I, your father, Apollo, will teach you how to use your godly power. After all, you're no mortal, my boy. You are the god. You are a god among mortals, and you are the son of the sun god, Apollo." And Deku wakes up. It's whoa, what kind of crazy dream it is. And he just goes to his washroom to wash his face off, and he was oh, this is beyond me. And he looks upon the mirror on his washroom, on his wash basin, and he's shocked, "Oh, what? Who are you?" Because literally the Deku's body is beaming with light, illuminating with light. His skin is sparkling with light, it's extremely bright. His eyes are brimming with light. His face is brimming with light. All of his hair is brimming with light, and it became completely blonde. His skin became tanned, a little bit tanned, and yet it's glowing with golden. It's Deku is made of gold. His entire body is shining like a golden aura, and Deku is "Oh, what? I guess I have unlocked my quirk." And as soon as Deku said that, a voice comes to his mind. It's Apollo's voice again, and he says, "No, my boy. You have unlocked your godly power. Remember, I came to visit you in my dreams. In your dreams, Deku's like, what? Who are you? What are you, like, is that some kind of prank? Dek and Apollo is like, no, my boy. You have suffered plenty. I've seen your life, my boy, getting beaten by people who do not know your true status, getting ridiculed by people because of your mortal weak body. Well, this will happen no more. After all, you're not weak, you're not mortal, you are a god, my boy. And you're saying, and Deku replies to him, and you're saying, you're my father? Deku say, and Apollo says, yes, my boy, I am Apollo, but I guess you better know as me as Hisashi Midoriya. And Deku's mind just drops and he's like, you left my mother. She had to suffer again and again. She cried for you every night. She's living a life alone, being unloved. It was from the day I was born, it was me and her alone. You had nothing. I reject this power. I don't want to use this. I renounce that you are my father. I deny your existence. You're nothing but a deserter. You deserted this family. You worthless piece of shit. And Deku, as soon as Deku says that, his entire glow stops and he becomes normal. And Apollo says, yes, I did deserve that from you. I did not care for you when you were born, and I did not care for my greatest love. I forgot her name. I forgot Mama Midoriya. I forgot about her. Damn, I forgot about her name. But I forgot. I deserted your mother, but I had no intention to do that. I had no hand in doing that, my boy. The Council of God in Mount Olympus had me to do that because gods are forbidden to bear children with mortals. But I did do that because I loved your mother, and you are the end result of her and my love, my boy. You are gonna be the greatest hero, and you're gonna be the savior of humanity. You will be the sun hero, Helios. Yeah, sun hero, Helios. Yeah, I know Helios is a titan, but I mean, come on, it's a cool name. Sun hero, Helios. That's gonna be a cool name, I think. Okay. And Deku's like, just go away. And as soon as Deku says that, a literal a pen, not a pen, a baton, like a normal, like a hilt, falls down from the heaven, and it just stays there, and he looks it up, and it looks like it's a complete golden baton. He can't it's completely golden. It's just a stick. It's not even a stick. It's like a handle, golden handle. It's here, and Apollo says to him, use this when you need it. I will not bother you anymore, son. I bid you farewell. And Apollo doesn't talk to him, and Deku just gets a hold of this, and it turns into a flaming, shining, it turns into a golden bow which shines like light, and the string of the bowstring is literally like a flame. because Apollo, if you read the mythology, you know that Apollo has a flaming bow and a flaming chariot. We're not gonna give Deku a chariot yet, but we're gonna give him like the bow. Yeah, we're gonna give him the bow. He can use like he can like use that to make a bow for right now. It's like a light, like literally light comes out of it, and there's like a fiery string. He pulls it and it's like light arrow. Yeah, because I mean, come on, it's literally arrow made of light. But he can also convert this into different type of weapons. Yeah, we're gonna do like construct but made out of pure light. Yeah, it's gonna be cool, it's gonna be epic. Okay. The Deku doesn't want to do with anything with that. So after that incident, the Deku goes to the Dagover Beach for training, and he can like see that his strength, like his basic strength, his endurance, and his like tolerance for pain, and then his senses evolved drastically as he awakened his power, and he grew a few inches taller and a little bit muscular, and he became like extremely handsome, because Apollo is literally the embodiment of male perfection and male beauty in Greek mythology. So he becomes like extremely handsome, like all the girls just look at him and it's like and they like literally like they just like, all the girls look at him once and they just like, I mean, there's like a tsunami in their pants. Okay. Not a tsunami, sorry, there's like Niagara Falls in their pants after seeing him just with one glance. I know, that's okay. So he like goes to the Dagover Bridge and he's like working out, and he can see that his like strength and endurance has like increased a lot. He doesn't need to eat, he doesn't even feel hungry that much. He can like pick up heavy object, he can run faster, quick, and like even if he runs, he's not out of breath. He's like completely like going like pedal to the metal 200%, and he doesn't feel anything, like he doesn't feel any fatigue at all. And he literally cleans up the beach in like normal timeline. Deku took it like a lot of time. He's gonna do it in like he's gonna do it in 2 days. Okay, he's still getting used to it, but it's kind of like, whoa, okay, I guess being Apollo's son has its perk, and he's like he still has a daddy issue. In this timeline, in this what if, Deku's gonna have a bigger daddy issue than like Todoroki, because I mean, come on, I mean, he kind of has a resentment and anger for his dad, so he's gonna have that. So Deku clears this up, and after that Deku tries to like explore the wild. He just like goes on like walking, and he tries to learn martial arts and stuff like that. And he can like, his reaction speed has also increased dramatically, like hugely. So he's like super fast, super strong, and he doesn't get fatigued at all. His senses are like extremely heightened. He can like control them however he want, and even like great pain tolerant, like great pain or great trauma doesn't affect him at all. He just like he's just literally invulnerable, super strong, super fast, super like all his senses are like heightened, and super stamina. He's like a demigod, because he is. Yeah, but he also has the like golden hilt, yeah, on his like back pocket. He doesn't want to use it, but he knows that it's a weapon that it's a godly weapon that he can use anytime he wants. He doesn't want to use it yet. So after that, Deku just like does like normal training, like cardio, some jogging, some gymnastic, some rock climbing and stuff like that, he gets used to his like mortal power and like his like godly power a lot. Like he's adjusting to his body's like new transformation and new like power and new state. So it's gonna take him a little bit time. So this is basically gonna happen during the time that he had the training arc in the original timeline. So we're gonna go to the entrance exam now, but in part 3. So this is where I'm gonna end What If Deku Was Apollo's Son, part 2. But before I go, a little word from me. Check out my other what ifs and other playlists in this channel. You might like them, who knows? And I also make music. You can also find them if you find them fancy, you could check them out. And this is your host and host Kranti saying that like, comment and subscribe and share, and do subscribe for more. If you like this, please comment, like and share. And this is your host and host saying ta-da, bye-bye, and signing off. And remember this, sharing means caring, subscribing means you just love me.